Welcome back to the channel. My name is Brad and this is Supercoach Pro. Today's video we will do the round 21 Supercoach review. Just want to first up apologise to these two guys, Sean and Antonio. On Friday night, I didn't get back to your comments on time because I was actually at work and I'm not allowed to take my phone on site. So, do apologise. I got that one way too late. I'm normally pretty good with replying to comments, but I've been doing Arvo shift at the moment, so even stuffed up my vice captain and captain options somehow with Walsh on the Saturday when I was at work again. So, look, we'll get stuck into the side. I'll go back to the home screen. We can see what happened here. Thank you, Callum Mills, once again for not playing with Achilles soreness that you've been battling all year. So, thanks, Horse, for telling us that rounds, one, that would have been great. What do you do? Look, 2,329 points for 21 players. I will take that, considering I only lost 135 places in the ranking. Still 1,400 rank. Look, if I can maintain 2,000, that is the main goal here. I'm holding on for dear life. No trades. Premiums out. What do you do? Seriously, this is typical Supercoach 101. Glad it's happening now and not at midway point of season. So look, sides are just crumbling, and a lot of people at the moment don't have an F6, which I've noticed in a lot of sides. We'll just fly through this one because I want to do a preview when the side's announced tonight. So I'll do a preview tomorrow morning. This one's super late, so I've just been absolutely smashed at work. Look, Laird 119. We're going to have to do a video of these players who to start next year, and I think that will be done in 2 weeks because there's some big names that are not going to have that dual position that we've got to really take into consideration. Laird, yeah, fantastic. Like I said, Mills, not fantastic at all. To get 2,300 without Mills is fantastic. Probably would have moved up in the ranks if he had played and scored decent. 107 and 107 again for Stewart and Whitfield. I hadn't seen that. Look, I haven't really opened Supercoach this week. Been just, like I said, so busy. Short 85. That's because of Mansell, Rioli, and Vlosten is taking kickouts. So those three players, they play intercept role, they run off half back, and yeah, it's just killing short score, which I didn't see coming. Ridley, look, he plays lockdown here and there, and then he'll float off his man, 91, won't start him next year, just straight up, not going to start him. Too much of a roller coaster for me, especially after that concussion, just doesn't seem to be the same player. Bianco was a medi-sub. I was relying on him to get on the field. I was hoping for a niggle injury in first quarter just so I'd get 50 points on the board. Didn't happen. So that's great too. 155 and 154 to Steele and McRae respectively. Accidentally clicked VC somehow on Walsh when I was at work. I was looking at his scores against Gold Coast. Anyway, after I finished work at 3 o'clock or 2:30, I'm like, hang on, the VC is actually on Walsh. So stuffed up there. Then I got nervous. I was like, I don't want to straight see Steele because of Sydney and Hewitt, and just go with your instinct. Don't play with players. Go with your gut instinct. Even with some, other channels, if you think a player is going to go bigger than what they're saying, sometimes you're just better off to go with gut feel. And that's what my biggest killer has been this season is looking into scores and people going, Walsh, plays really good against Gold Coast. I was looking at his scores and, yeah, it landed on VC and I was like, oh, no, I didn't, did I? So when I saw Steele go 155, I thought, oh, McRae, you've got to do really well on the Sunday. And he did. I think it's his actually best score for the season. So that's hats off to him because I was really going to be disappointed if he came out with 115 against Essendon. 98 to Oliver. A lot of people wanted to captain him against West Coast. And, yeah, look, he has those games. So the probably only safe bets in my side are probably these two, which is pretty obvious considering the highest two average in my side anyway. So it does make sense. Walsh, he's a kid, so he's always going to have these poor games here and there, not as consistent as the guys that are in their mid-20s, and that's just footy. Merritt 123, he's super reliable, has a few bad scores in him, but look, you probably start him next year as a mediocre pick, but he doesn't have sort of those big numbers in him. So I'm really unsure about a few players. I'll probably do a deep analysing on these players and who we pick next year and whatnot. Guthrie 99, pretty underwhelming considering he's been really well in the last 2 or 3 weeks since getting him in for Pendlebury. Kelly didn't play, so thanks, Kelly. Kind of expected at some point in the season it had to be this week, didn't it? Brayshaw got suspended, so that's why he's on the bench now, because I just fixed up my side just 2 minutes before the video. Excuse me. Bramble 86, it's not COVID, don't worry. Bramble 86, he's been really good rookie for us, hasn't he? Didn't see this coming for his consistency, so he plays doggies this week. I don't have to field him. Grundy and Reeves. Look, 107. I didn't have Reeves. I'm thinking what happened there, but I actually had Hickey 81. I'm putting Reeves against English this week just for a smoky because Hickey's up against Goldstein. Hall 116. Super consistent, this man. 123 from Marshall. I hate this pick 2 years ago, and he's been super consistent with Ryder retiring maybe next year or this year. He's got to be a starter, doesn't he? He's the guy I needed to match with Dangerfield, and he's done that actually better than what he has in the last 2 or 3 weeks since picking him up for Dusty. Zeeble 84, you'll take that. He's just been consistent. Didn't pay much for him and started with him from round 1. So I love that pick. Hawkins 86, a little bit underwhelming, but that's key forwards for you. Same with Norton, had a lot of missed goals. Could have been 130 score if he had a kick straight. He's the Toby Greene factor. If they just kick straight, they'd be scoring 130 every week. And 59 to Coleman Jones. I didn't play him. I obviously had Greene there. I'm just preempting my side now because Greene won't get off tonight. Free Greene, seriously. Even if he wasn't in my side, I'd love to see him play Richmond. Look, if it was anybody else, but Buddy, he gets off. Selwood gets off. Tom Lynch gets off too. I'll take that as a Tiger supporter. But it's because of his name. For his name's sake, that's why he gets suspended. And they're saying impact, but if they're going by impact, shouldn't Mitch Robinson get 12 weeks because he lacerated Dusty's lung? So you can't say impact on one thing for an elbow because Dangerfield went to hospital and is okay and probably playing this week, but then you want to go on impact and Mitch Robinson, he didn't mean to either, Mitch Robinson takes out Dusty, just going for the ball. So you can't make one rule for one player and another for others. Like Franklin gets off with an elbow as well. So just stupid. We'll go on to vice captain and captain options tomorrow morning. I'll do a video. This is a super late one. It's been smashed with work, hence why the comments weren't on time either on that Friday night. Do apologise once again to Sean and Antonio. Arvo shift sucks. So is what it is at the moment. And we've got 2 more weeks to go. If you got any vice captain and captain choices you want in there or trade advice, put them in tonight because I am working tomorrow night. And the last time I'll be able to see my phone is probably 5 p.m. tomorrow night until the game starts. So I was really lucky at 5 p.m. Saw a Supercoach page actually say that Kelly wasn't playing, and I was on my break and I was like, well, all right, you're going to get off. And I put Bramble there and obviously had Brayshaw, but now he's been suspended. So look, it's been a bit of a shaky video because I start work shortly and I'm just trying to cover all my bases for my side. The score wasn't too bad considering I was, mils short. We did lose 135 spots, 2329, still top 1%. Look, off season we'll do some videos. Hopefully I can team up with some other super coaches too. So that would be really fun for me, especially being a new channel. I'd love to expand it somehow, and I think we're going in the right direction. A lot of people commenting and subscribing. So thank you everyone who's been on board this year. I'll make sure I definitely do some content over the preseason for all of you. And yeah, look, have a good weekend. And if you need any advice, let me know in the comments. And I'll see you on the next one tomorrow morning for the preview once the team's announced tonight at 6:20, I believe it is. All right, peace out, guys. See ya.